Right, Carys, let's see if you've improved on the first paper. That's correct, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct, and that's good as well. So full marks on that first page, 7. Okay, so if you're looking for something with 2 lines of symmetry, the easiest thing would be a rectangle. Okay, so I'll just draw you a quick rectangle. That would have a line of symmetry going that way, and you could also fold it along that way. This looks to me like it's either isosceles or equilateral. Only one of those has one line of symmetry, which is an isosceles. You haven't given me enough information there for me to give you any marks. So you got nothing there or nothing there, I'm afraid. That is correct. This isn't, because you want the largest odd 4-digit number, and if you swap those two around, so that's in the hundreds column and that's in the units column, then it would be a bigger number. So you haven't got the second mark there. That is correct and that is correct. With questions like this, what you need to do is, first of all, read carefully. We're actually playing with 40 quid, not 20 quid. Times 4 would give you the £20. So you are only going to get 1 mark for that. That is correct, that is correct. That's wrong, that's too far. That's what they're looking for there, and that's tiny. Okay, 60 square millimeters would be in a rectangle, which is sort of 10 millimeters by 6 millimeters, be about that big. Okay, so what you're looking for there is that one. So you get 2 marks for those estimates. So you have got 3, 4, 6 for the page. 1 in 50, good, well done. Harry is correct. There are 2 with the number 16 on, only 1 ticket. Good, 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 good. Here we've got 48, 6, 153 is good. It's actually fallen, not risen. Okay, if you think that's the current year 7, that was the year 7 the year before, which had more in. That was the year 7 the year before that, which had even more again, and so on. So you've misunderstood how that graph is working there. So you're not going to get that explanation mark. Marks the page, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. (27) and 57 are correct. 43 is correct. 7H, 42, 40. So M1, A1, B1, M1, A1, B1. You're not going to get this last one. You spotted that it's taking the x coordinate and times it by 4. So if you take that and times it by 4, you get 4A. 21 is correct, and centimeters cubed is correct, so you get your 2 marks there. That is close enough. It's actually 64, but they'll give you 1 degree either side, so you get your mark for that. So for that page, that was a good page. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 marks. Okay, that looks good. Let's just check. 136, well done. So that's good. Now what they're looking for there is that acute, obtuse or reflex, and it is in fact obtuse. So you get 1 mark for that, you don't get the mark for that. 7 full crates is correct, but it isn't 23 left over, it is in fact 13. So you get 1, you lose 1 mark for that. This one, 8 8s are 56? No, they're not. 8 8s are 64. 8 7s are 56. So you need to be doing 7 times 3. Your method is right, but you've mucked up with your tables there. And 7% of 500, the way you'd work that out would be to work 1% out by doing 500 divided by 100, which is 5. So 7% will be 5 times 7, which is 35. So for that page, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop my protractor. Uh, 30 miles, 40 miles, no. Again, this is a common mistake. Chris wasn't at 0 at 9 o'clock. He was already at 10 miles. So in that hour, he's travelled 10, 20, 30 miles. He didn't stop altogether for 35 minutes. He stopped twice, once there and once up there. And what you need to know for this is how many minutes each little square is. You're going from 10 to 11, so 60 minutes in 10 squares, so each little square is 6 minutes. So you're not going to get that right. You can decide by looking at how steep the line is. That's true. But what you aren't telling me is where he is then traveling the fastest. Okay? So without calculating any speeds, explain how you can decide whether Chris was just driving faster before or after the stopping time. You can decide by looking at how steep the line is, yes, but then you need to tell me which. So, when faster. Okay? You're not going to get the mark for not coming up with a conclusion. And again, that's wrong, because you're not working with 6 minutes a little square. For that, 1 hour 54 minutes is good. 21:39 is absolutely brilliant. Now that is a nasty little question that the rest of the group are struggling with. Only one other person so far has got that right, so you can feel really pleased with yourself that you got those 4 marks there. Half a number to find 50. You've slightly missed the point there. You want to be going the other way. This is telling us we know what a quarter of the number is. So what do we have to do to get the original whole number? So what they want you to say is double and double again, or times by 4. Okay, you've gone the wrong way. That is well done. It is 60%, so 65% is larger. Good. That is good, and that is good, so well done there. Have a look at my explanation on the video for that. That is correct. That one isn't. What you've got here, look, is half times 120. Okay, round them up to something that you can work with easily. 0.5 times 120 is 60. So actually, what you're going to end up with is the same answer as that. Marks for the page 7. Okay, it is positively correlated. Your points are correctly plotted. A line of best fit is a straight line. Doesn't have to go through 0, so you need to use your ruler and produce a line. Okay, so it's going to be you know, that kind of thing. Okay, where the line is roughly going the same way as your points. So your line of best fit you're not going to get. But using your line correctly to get 3,600 is good enough. Okay, your enlargement is perfect. Your reflection isn't. You've correctly reflected that shape, but your mirror is in the wrong place. You have used this axis here as your mirror. What they want you to do is to use this line where x equals 1 as your mirror. Line x equals 1 is the line where the x coordinate is always 1, which is that line there. So your reflection should have been there. So you get 1 mark for a correct reflection, but your mirror was in the wrong place. Total for the page is 8. That's bang on, well done. Take a look at my explanation for that. That's good. Nobody's got full marks there. Take a look at my explanation for this, 6 for the page. And on the back, it's not asking you to find the next term in the sequence, so you don't get your marks for that, and that's not correct either. So again, we'll be practicing these things fairly soon, but take a look at my video, and if you want to practice more quickly, go on to Jones & Son. No marks to the back page. Right then, Carys, for you we have got 7, 13, 20, 31, 35, 41, 48, 56, 62. 62 out of 100 is a grade D. In the first paper you got 59. So in total you have got 121, which is overall a D, but it is only 19 marks off a C. Okay, so you're not far off. Not far off at all. Well done.